Next shapes we'll look at for volume are cones and pyramids. A pyramid is a three-dimensional shape that is formed with a base, which can be any polygon. For us, they will be triangles, rectangles, and squares, and a number of triangles that come together at a point above the base. A cone is the same kind of thing. It's like a pyramid, it just has a circular base. So the only difference between the formulas for prisms and cylinders and pyramids and cones is that we tack a 1/3 on. So the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 of the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. And the volume of a cone is 1/3 times pi r squared h. So this first thing is a triangular pyramid. Triangle would give us 1/2 b little h. Pyramid gives us 1/3 big H. That's how the formula breaks down. 1/2 BH from the triangle, 1/3 capital H from the pyramid. For this particular example, 10 is the base of the triangle, 4 is the height of the triangle, and 6 is the height of the pyramid. So it's capital H. So when we put this into the formula, we're going to have 1/2 times 10 times 4 times 1/3 times 6. This is all multiplication. Simplify this as much as you can. So I see a 1/2 times 10, I'm going to make that 5. And 1/3 times 6 is 2. If I can make my life easier, I'm going to. 2, 4, and 5. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. So this is 40 cubic centimeters. Up next, we have a cylinder. Cylinder is straight up 1/3 pi radius squared height of the cylinder. That's going to be 1/3. Actually, I'm not going to leave that 1/3. I see something. Pi times 64, because that's 8 squared. And the 1/3 and 15 play nice. 1/3 times 15 is 5. Means for our pi form, we just need to do 5 times 64. That's 320 pi meters cubed. And to get the decimal form, we just take 320 times 3.14. And we get 1004.8 meters cubed. So cylinder is, here's your formula, just literally run with it. Next we have a rectangular pyramid. Rectangle is length times width. Pyramid is 1/3 height. So the volume here is going to be 6 times 4 times 1/3 times 8. 6 times 4 times 1/3 times 8. The 1/3 and 6 play nice with each other. 1/3 of 6 is 2. So we can turn that into 2 times 4 times 8. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. There's no unit of measurement, so this is units cubed. A cone has a radius of 7 feet and a height of 15 feet. Find the volume. Double the radius, find the volume. Double the height, find the volume. And explain how each change affected it. We did something very much like this last time. So we're going to have the original, which will be 1/3 pi times 7 squared times 15. That's 7 squared is 49. 1/3 of 15 is 5. 49 times 5 is 245 pi. We want to do it when we double the volume. Sorry, not the volume, double the radius. So the 1/3 doesn't change, the pi doesn't change, the 7 now doubles up to 14, the 15 doesn't change. So 14 squared is 196. 1/3 of 15 is still 5, so 196 times 5 is 980 pi. That's a healthy number. And when we double the height, that's going to be 1/3 times pi times the radius goes back to 7, but the height now gets doubled up to 30. 7 squared is still 49. 1/3 of 30 is 10. 10 times 49 is 490 pi. So, what happened to the volume? When I doubled the radius, if I do 980 divided by 245, we find out that it quadrupled. Same reason as last lesson, it's the radius. Because we're squaring it, any change to it is also squared. The height, just like last time, doubled the volume. If you double the height of a cylinder or a cone, you only double its volume.